Okay, this video is for the computer code writing that I'm going to lead you through called Computer Chat. We're in lesson 1.1, statements and variables. So let's go over what you're supposed to be doing. So Computer Chat. Computers are great conversationalists, but most people don't know it because they're very shy. So, things we're going to be doing. We're going to be asking a series of questions where you're going to be required to have the user put an input and then use those input to create a conversation. Okay, the output, the computer's response to each of the questions. You can see it'll say hello, how are you doing today, and they'll have a response each time. So here's the requirements. Use input statements to ask the user questions. Use a variable to store the user's name. Use print statements to respond to the user's answers. Use concatenation to join a string. Now there is extra things. We'll talk about this, but these are what you're going to be using is the input and then print operations, okay, and then or functions. And then if you want to challenge, ask more questions about the user to get more information, and then that way you can have a longer conversation. So let's look at this. I'm going to go ahead and run the solution so you can see. So ask me, what is my name? Jared. How are you doing today? Not fine. I say I'm a little nervous because I'm meeting so many new people. What do you like to do for fun? Surf. I'd like to know about you. What's your favorite color? Black. Will you be my friend? No. Okay, well, good. So, in real retrospect, if you look at this, it's kind of like that creepy computer friend. The one that you don't ever want to have. So, really, I should call this creepy computer friend. But anyways. So we're going to go ahead and do the coding for this. The cool thing about this is you're going to notice anytime you're doing these coding instructions, there's a lot of support and telling you what to do. And so as you can see, we're going to be coding this. Each of these sections of comments here are going to tell us exactly what we have to do. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is it says get an input with the prompt. What is your name? Assign it to the variable called name. So this is what you're going to type in. I'm going to go ahead and get this out of the way so you can see. I'm going to type in name equals, okay, prompt, input, parentheses, and then within those parentheses, I'm going to click with my mouse, quotations, and then within those quotations, what is your name? Now, if you don't know why I do that, it is the reason why is so that I don't forget these symbols, which will cause an error. And then what I'm also going to do is put a space. Okay? So that's the first line. The next one. Concatenate the variable name into hello and concatenate to the period to the end and put the entire thing inside a print statement. So we're going to go print. And then we're going to put quotation marks and then parentheses so we don't forget it. We're going to have to put two strings. So we're going to do this first one. It's going to say hello, not hello, hello, and then space, concatenate, the variable name, concatenate, and then period. Okay, now it says print test this line so make sure it works. So let's go and test it. Remember, we're going to click this play to run the program, and let's see what we have. What is your name? Jared. Hello, Jared. So there you go. It works. Okay, so now we're ready to move on down to question 2. Okay, now if you got an error, remember, just kind of pause and look at what I actually have here so that you can make your fix. Okay, so question 2, get an input and prompt. How are you today? Okay, and then next one, input, and then we're going to ask, how are you today? Question mark. And then make sure you put a space so that when they put their response, it's not right next to the question mark. Okay, and then you're going to print. It says right here, I see, and then print. I myself am a little nervous because I'm meeting so many people. Okay, so go ahead and type in print I see, period. And then when we go to the next line, I just press enter, and it drops it down to the next line, print. And this is where you gotta say and all I'm doing is just printing this right here. That's all I'm printing. I myself am a little nervous, because I am meeting so many new people. Well, I guess more people, right? And almost correct. Hey, when I do that, I'm gonna close this HTML editor right there. Period. There you go. Now, a little hard to see, so I'm gonna drop it down to large so you can see right here. So I print I myself, I'm a little nervous because I'm meeting so many new people. Okay, now we're ready for question 3. Input. With the prompt, what do you like to do for fun? Plus variable name. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put input, quotation marks, parentheses, and we're going to put the question, what do you like to do for fun? Then we're going to put after the quotation marks plus name plus question mark in quotations. And then actually you need to put a space after that. So that way whatever the response is, it doesn't get in the way. Okay. Now that we're going to put right after this, and then we're going to put print. And we're going to go ahead and type this one here. And you're welcome to go ahead and type it down here if you want to. So I'll move it down here. Print. And we're just going to type up this right here. That sounds like a lot of fun. Period, quotation, parenthesis. Okay, so let's go ahead and run this here. I'm going to go and zoom in huge so you can see that. It's a little large, but there you can see it. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and run it. What is your name? Jared. How are you doing today? Okay. I'm as nervous, but I am meeting new people. What do you like to do fun, Jared? Ooh, do you see this right here? I need to fix that error because I have it so close, so I need to make sure I put space there. Let's go ahead and finish this up. Nothing. I don't like doing anything. And there you go. That sounds like a lot of fun. Okay, so let's go ahead and make sure we put a space right there right after the fun in the quotation mark. And now we'll put my name so close to the word fun. Okay, now we're ready to move on. Line 46. Print. I'd like to know some more about you. Creepy. Okay, print. I'd like to know some more about you. Okay, and then next one, line 49. Input, what is your favorite color? And we're going to call it, oops, I missed it. It says assign the variable called color. So we're going to put color as our variable. Then we're going to do the equal sign, which is the assignment. And then input, then your quotation, parentheses. What is your favorite color? Question mark. And then make sure you put a space right after that question mark. Okay. And then now we're going to have this response. And this one's kind of lame, and you can change it however you want. Print. It's funny you should say. Say that. I just got a new. Okay, and then we're going to concatenate color, and I'm going to put space. Remember, you need to put a space here. I'm going to go ahead and shrink it up so you can see this. So after color, I put a space. I put the quotation space, and I'm not going to put a new keyboard. I'm going to put a new Ferrari. the other day because I'm acting like I'm all that. Okay, and then you could always ask what kind of car do you have. Well, mine's better than yours, so if you want to. But anyways, as you can see, we're going to go ahead and test this line. Oops, syntax error. So let's go and see. It says line 69. Ooh, I hear it is. Missing there. Parenthesis at the end. So let's go ahead and run it now. What is your name? Jared. How are you today? Okay. I see myself a little nervous because I have meeting so many new people. It looks like I misspelled people too. What do you like to do for fun, Jared? Nothing. That's what the color black. Now it's going to say I have a black Ferrari. Okay, so we need to fix people. I just realized that P-E-O. There we go. Okay, and now, people is right here on line 29. Okay, so now let's go ahead and input the weird one because you know you want to be friends with a computer. What's going to be print input? Will you be my best friend? Yeah, I don't think it says best friend, but I'm just going to go ahead and put that. Okay, and then they put a response, and then you print, well, oops, don't forget quotations, well, good, and period, and parenthesis. It looks like I forgot the comma, and there you go. So that's it for this assignment. If you have any questions and everything, I'll be posting up an answer key for you, so that way you can check it out to make sure you can go back to your lines and make sure you didn't make a mistake for anything else. Okay? So that's it for this, and please replay this if you need to. Good luck, and thanks for watching the video.